the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
Right to the air to open this one up. To the left side, caught by Gronk.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll drop to throw. Right back to Gronk again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by Gronk. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the air one more time. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. That's the tight end, Gronkowski. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. So got it, the tight end comes in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. That's complete. Some more on the right side.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Smith. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. 19 Lion.
Throwing now from the gun. There's the big tight end, Gronkowski. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's into space past the 25. And he's out of bounds.
I ain't seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. For my day, I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you less is money or pride. So when I say
one of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, a good return up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner. To about the 35, 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Conner again. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Throwing now is Gino. This short throw caught by Goddard. He's got room at the 30, the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. A shotgun snap for Smith. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Smith. Flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Smith. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Wes Welker from a yard out. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just wiped it away, didn't they? They've just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now Wilson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Their boy down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Forced out to his left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
19.
They go play action now. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Wilson. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this is going to miss left. I don't think it even got there either. It's no good either way, and this will stay at a 7-point game. The Charger drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Now Gino swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. Check 58.
From the gun, here's Smith. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. To throw is Smith. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson from 10 yards out. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
That good for 22 and a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Here's Wilson. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The final shot here before break. Smith.
Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Bears nothing.